Hey guys, welcome to YERRRBS. I'm Asia.
I'm Nico. Today we're gonna do some interviews, some challenges, but first we're gonna get high.
YERRRBS. YERRRBS.
Yeah, I. No. Finally the YERRRBS come around. We grind, roll, light and talk till we end up with a roach. Yeah. Why am I singing this song?
Today on YERRRBS, we are sitting here with the recording artist known as Bebe Scammre.
What up, y'all?
Yeah. So, do you like to smoke?
I do occasionally, you know.
Yeah. You're not like, you don't consider yourself like a pothead.
Not like a super pothead. I was born with asthma, so I don't want to die, you know.
Got
I
you.
like eating shit though. Like I like eating plants.
So we are about to pass Bebe Scammre here the YERRRBS, and inside of this bag
We have multiple different products. We have food, drink, pre-rolls, flowers, you name it. We're ready.
So he's going to choose what we will get high off of today.
Choose wisely.
Ooh, I bet. I feel like I gotta take back my asthma statement. I sound like a weed. I'm gonna smoke this shit. Oh, no looking.
No looking.
Cool. We got Lowell Strawberry Banana.
Ooh, that one smelled really nice when we picked it out.
So this Lowell Strawberry Banana is actually an indica, and it's 21% THC. So
That's what I like to hear.
hopefully we get high as So due to regulations in this recording studio, sorry guys, we have to step out and have a smoke
Makes
break.
sense.
Yeah.
But y'all can follow us. YERRRBS.
Ooh, smell this.
Oh, you gotta smell this.
Ooh, it's so smooth. Like. Real rap raw.
Camera person like catch her dying.
So, how's everyone doing today? Alright, that's it.
Alright, so we're back.
What's up?
We're back from our smoke
As you
break.
can tell,
It was lit.
it was.
I felt wavy.
So now we're gonna ask Bebe Scammre some questions.
So he's a recording artist, as I mentioned earlier. So just tell us more about what you do. Like, how did you get into music?
Cool. So, in terms of like getting into music, like I've always been into music. That's like that corny shit that everyone says. I've just always been in the house with like keyboards and shit in the house. That's not true though. Like I asked my dad for a piano at like age 9. He got me that 99-cent shirt shit.
I had that too.
Where it was fire. But alright, going back. So I've been like really making music like playfully from like as low as like elementary school, like making parody songs and shit. Like I used to live off of those Mad TV like parody skits and then like replace popular songs. Then I wrote like my first personal song in like junior year of high school. I like did a talent show. Then I started recording half of a mixtape.
Hey.
Yeah, and then like from pretty much senior year of high school is like I feel like I legit got into music. I'm actually born and raised Brooklyn, New York, all day.
This one from Brooklyn too.
Yo,
I be making that noise like every day.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. It's definitely a lot more diverse than what I see in like LA and stuff. My area of Flatbush all day. You already know 11226. Not even that though.
He's like, I'm not even going.
I feel like it was a lot of like, I don't know, growing up Brooklyn in the hood, but at the same time, it's like a lot of shit has changed like since then. So you got like childhood going everywhere else.
Yeah. What about weed? When did you get into weed?
Yo, I actually never thought I'd smoke weed as a kid. Like I used to hate that shit.
Same. Oh my god, same.
Do you remember your craziest high?
Oh yeah, I think my craziest high was when I actually first started smoking, because like I already took like 10 drinks already before that.
Oh
yeah.
And it was like right before I moved to Cali. Yeah, it was like my Harlem homie. He would come through. He's like this buff. That's a big buff nigga. So it was this Biff nigga that came through. He was like, "Yo Ray, you about to move to LA? You gotta get high, bro." So then I swear some white dude in a trench coat came through, and this is like 2 a.m. in the middle of Manhattan. He's like, "Hey, what you guys doing? I got weed." Then I smoked, and then I was drooling at the end of the night in IHOP.
Oh, I had one of those.
Yeah, like
Oh god.
poured coffee on my pancakes. I was fucked up.
So tell me more about your writing process. You know, what does that look like for you?
Just like music or video shit, like it'll just spring from something that came up when I was high.
Oh,
I'll try to
dope.
remember the vibe. So usually I'll take like a word or something that I saw, like the Sega Genesis thing. I was just thinking about like a Sega Genesis, like retro feeling kind of shit. I just was listening to the Cozy tapes too, so they had like all of those kind of melodies in my head.
Sega Genesis, OT Genesis, 50 on my wrist when I reminisce.
I remember something about like I used to play with my cousin with a Sega Genesis or whatever, because he was the one that had it and the only one in the family. And then I use all of that and then just start freestyling it.
Mega on demand, selling by demand, sell them by the gram, slide into DMs, sell them on the gram.
You've been influenced by like the East Coast and West Coast hip hop, maybe a little like ATL if you count like the Childish Gambino like feel.
Definitely, yeah.
So since you have like a very diverse sound, if you could describe your sound with 3 different artists of any genre, who would it be?
Oh shit. You already said the Childish Gambino one, and I used to get that all the time, so I'm gonna stop fronting on it. And so I have some Gambino in there. I want to be a Gambino. I'm trying to be more like Uzi. And just have like the chill vibe of like a Slick Rick kind of like
okay.
I'm like working on that, but like all 3 of those.
We gotta ask the classic question. Top 5, dead or alive?
Top 5.
On the spot.
Dylan.
I spit hot fire. Yo, he went there. That was a classic.
But alright, top 5. I'm gonna be cheesy. Put the Biggie in there. Drake, just because like it changed so much how music is like being produced or whatever in general. Talking hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Kanye.
Okay.
Does R&B count? Can I
Yeah,
consider?
you could do that.
Alright, The Weeknd. Also, because The Weeknd has fucking bars anyway.
Yeah.
Does Frank Ocean ever count as a rapper?
That's fine.
Cool, 'cause I think Frank Ocean's
He
a
could be
god.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into this challenge, and we don't know what it is either, but before we get into that, we want to know, what does the future hold for Bebe Scammre?
Shit. Well, hopefully after I drop this mixtape that's coming. Oh, mixtape plug. When is it coming? In the summer. Damn. Okay.
And which one is this called?
24 frames per second.
Nice.
Yeah. Coming from film background, film student shit. But then also like felt like I wrote most of the songs when I was 24, so it's kind of just like encapsulating how I felt then. and shit.
Yeah.
The goal is to perform at least once at a like legit venue, and then from there become like low-key famous.
Yeah.
I want to get to the level, alright, Childish Gambino. I'm jealous because he could drop like music and then make movies and TV shows and start acting.
Do it all, yep.
So that's the wave that I'm looking for.
Got
Short
you.
answer.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, so now that we've got to know you a little better, it's time for some challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the challenge wheel is the wheel of 8s, and kind of similar to the bag of 8s that we had earlier. And they each have a different challenge. We have like some conversational challenges, some physical challenges, some that require you to think. But yeah, we're gonna see how we fare up doing this while being high.
It's gonna be trash.
It's gonna be crazy.
Trash. You're gonna fuck
But I'm excited.
Cool. All right, so we're going to have Bebe Scammre
Yeah.
actually turn the wheel.
put a little bit of force in
Alright,
it.
you have to like
Hold it and
onto
drag.
one and then.
Oh my god. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, just do it.
Jigsaw. Ooh.
Oh, Okay, so it landed on Jigsaw.
So we have, I think, 2 100-piece puzzles that we each will do.
Oh yeah, so you, one person against us. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
15 minutes. 15 minutes. Whoever finishes first wins.
It's gonna be us, but whatever.
I mean, I don't know because he.
Yeah,
She's competitive. I was just gonna say like he might be focused because it's just him. She like, nah, I'm winning.
Oh, but I need a snack.
Yo, I'm
Oh,
fucking
bet.
Oh my god.
Snack
yes.
break.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we have our respective puzzles. May the best team or person win. Got hella.
Nah, it's how does this thing go? Look at this.
So yeah, that's a card.
We didn't even flip over all the pieces, bro.
Oh, that was supposed to be
You good over there?
Max, what's wrong with you, bro?
It's good over purple. Mind you, I feel like we're like 10 minutes past. I know it's been like 2 minutes. Find like 2 more corners. Bro, just a corner.
I'm okay, you know. I heard them say corners enough times, so I was like, shit, maybe I should get a corner.
Here's a corner.
So I got one
And
corner.
how often were we saying that?
How are you guys feeling doing the puzzle?
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't have feelings.
I don't. I'm
Gonna start connecting shit that don't really go along with each other. Just pretend like
just
I
to
got
make it look.
Word.
Yeah, you funny.
Y'all blowing me out right now.
So we won clearly. Look, we have a full bottom. Pause.
What? I ain't counting all of this. This look like
In fact,
20.
But you could see the bottom here.
Yeah. Bebe Scammre.
No.
What's the status report?
Trash.
God, what are you talking about? I had like the corners right here. Had part of the top. Got part of a car. You just gotta have the vision.
It's art. Yeah, I
Force-
feel you.
You know,
I feel you.
right?
Please, please. It's art.
I got KOO,
I can't blow.
DAC.
He said KOO. Dak.
Isn't that the piece?
Oh, duh. Oh my god, it's not Kudak, it's Kodak.
He said Kudak.
Oh my god.
I'm weak.
So we won. We definitely did our puzzle much quicker. I mean, we didn't finish, but clearly we did more than you. But alright, I mean, I guess it's 2 of us.
Yo, see me in the round 2. Like,
Yeah.
book me another day, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
Home 1, away
right.
0.
Thank you, Bebe Scammre, for coming to talk to us today. You know, and losing in Jigsaw puzzle. Yeah.
Shame.
Don't forget to always spread good vibes and good words. Feed your temple.
Protect your mental and always pass the YERRRBS.
YERRRBS.
Skepticism, rent due in a month, insufficient funds, trying to keep a nigga in the slums. I'm in a slump, coke line, yeah, I did a bite. He fucking chumps, and you probably all voted Trump. My crib a dump, need that bread, babies eating crumbs.